Clash, also known as Morgan J. Today is the 11th day of celebrating year 26, and I want to complain about something Neopets related. So, Jelly Neil has this post titled Neopets Social Media Mini Advent Calendar. It was by Herdy on December 10th, 2024 at 1:15 p.m. NST. It reads, over the coming days, Neopets will be holding a Christmas-themed social media contest called the Mini Advent Calendar between December 11th and December 25th across their Facebook, Twitter, also known as X, and Instagram pages. TNT will be hosting holiday baubles each day. And there's an image of a Christmas Earable holding a sack. I think that's an Alcanor, a Christmas, is it an Alcanor? Pet. Next to the Earable, mini Advent Calendar holiday giveaway text, and then there are some like baubles hanging on a tree, and there's like a Christmas themed a room in the background with a fireplace and like red bows over the windows. Each of the holiday baubles will come with a task to complete, such as liking a post, in order to enter into a raffle from which 150 winning entries will be drawn at the end of the event. And I want to say, I hate when Neopets does things that are like essentially competitions you can only do if you have social media. Because first of all, not everyone wants to have a social media account on all of these different platforms. Also, there are a lot of people who are boycotting X because of their take on generative AI, and their data scraping policy related to that. I know that a lot of voice actors in particular are going over to Blue Sky instead. And so like a lot of people don't even want to use like X at all right now. And like not everyone like uses Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like not everyone uses all of these platforms. There's also the issue that if there are any Neopets players who are still under the age of 13, I don't really know if there are at this point, because I think a lot of people who started playing the site as kids are adults now. Like I'm in my 20s and I started playing when I was 8. So like I don't know how much of the player base is actually under the age of 13, but if there are actual children left on the site, then like I don't think that they can have social media accounts on all of these different platforms, so they wouldn't necessarily be able to participate. And like I do think that events on Neopets should be open to all members of the community. So yeah, I don't really like it from that perspective, just because there are a lot of people on Neopets who don't use these platforms. Additionally, each of the holiday baubles will contain a secret item, and users who correctly guess the secret item in the comments of the post on the day it is released will be entered into a draw for that item, with 10 winners for each day. So again, I don't like this because it's like on social media and not on the actual Neopets site. Prizes for this include on-site Neopoint items, on-site Neocache items, Neopoints, new items within the Tales of Darkardia mobile app. I don't play that. I don't play that. Like how do I put this? Neopets has a long history of discontinuing off-site like games, I guess is how I'd say it. Like Pet Park and Neopets Treasure Keepers. Actually, Treasure Keepers was a Facebook game, I think. So I don't know how much of the Neopets player base actually played that. Real life merch and new holiday goodies. Okay. And then I'm gonna go check out the Facebook page for this. Mini Advent Calendar, Neopian Holiday Magic awaits from December 11th to 25th. This post has like way too many emojis. Join us for a Holly Jolly Mini Advent Calendar event packed with surprises and seasonal Neo cheer alongside the Winter Starlight celebration over at Happy Valley. We want to have some Advent fun too. How it works: every day we'll unveil a mystery holiday bauble on our socials. Oh gosh, this isn't like light mode instead of dark mode because I'm not logged in. Complete the task to enter and come back to the next day to see what was inside the previous bauble. Special random prizes will also be awarded to comments who correctly guess the gifts on the day, but don't fear, entry winners will be selected at the end of the event, meaning you can revisit the baubles to enter Each day, 10 lucky Neopians will win the Advent prizes, the 150 winners total by the end of the holidays. I really don't like this because it's not available to people who don't use these platforms, essentially. Prizes include rare in-game items, shiny Neocash wearables, and stacks of Neopoints. I wonder how much, like, constitutes as a stack of Neopoints with how, like, Neopets has a serious inflation issue with the currency, or, like, devaluing of the currency, because, like, it's a lot easier to get large amounts of Neopoints than it used to be. And if you consider the fact that there are many, many players on the site who have been playing for years and years and years and therefore have accumulated a large amount of Neopoints and are collecting interest on that each day, like, it must be really, really awful for new players who are just joining, because, like, how would you ever catch up? Exciting new items for Neopets Tales of Arcadia, real world merch, and new holiday goodies. All winners will be contacted via DM to collect usernames and mailing details from official Neopets accounts. Neopets will never ask for your passwords or sensitive information. Like, I just remember back in the day, like, Neopets, like, would warn you, or they eventually added silencing, but it originally was only warnings and not silencings. Like, they would warn you if you tried to lead someone off site. Don't ask me how I know this. But, like, they would, like, warn you if you tried to lead people off site. Don't miss this chance to make your Neopian holiday brighter than the fairy lights in Happy Valley. Whether you're sipping okay, I love how they spell fairy, because that is, like, the canonical Neopets way to spell fairy, F-A-E-R-I-E. Whether you're sipping Broven, and Broven is like hot chocolate mixed with asparagus. It's like chocolate asparagus flavor. It is not everyone's cup of tea is the nicest way I can describe it. Whether you're sipping Broven or decorating your favorite pets, make sure to check back daily for a chance to win something magical. Follow us, stay tuned, and let the festive fun begin. So this is the same image as, like, on Jelly Neo. Yeah, I just dislike it because, again, there are players on the Neopet side who just aren't into, like, social media. And there's also the issue that, like, Neopets for many years was, like, very, like, you cannot mention Facebook. You cannot mention Facebook or else you're gonna get a warning. You cannot mention, like, offsite places, like, on the Neo boards, in the Neo mail and stuff like that. So it definitely feels very, like, not in line with how Neopets has always been run. And so, yeah, and also I don't really like how it feels like a marketing gimmick. It feels like a marketing gimmick to draw up attention for the site. And I don't know. Like, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, I get that the site needs to be able to attract new players, but do I care that my friends and family know I play Neopets? No, but there's still probably people who are, like, not wanting to post every single day if that's, like, their Facebook, do they want their friends and family seeing, like, hey, they're addicted to Neopets? Like, is that something that everyone wants, per se? Like, not everyone's going to be as open about the fact that they, like, still play a game from, like, their childhood as I am. Like, I get that. So, oh, at least they didn't have, like, LinkedIn this time. I thought that they had some, what was it? They had some tie-in. What was it with? I think it was for some Neocash giveaway, where, like, one of the places that it was tying into was, like, LinkedIn, and that's a site people use mostly for, like, professional business stuff. So, yeah, not everyone necessarily wants, like, business associates to know that they're still playing Neopets. So, yeah, I don't know. I wanted to complain about this because this is one of those things that, like, I don't like. And I mean, I am a longtime Neopets player, and so I probably am to some extent reflective of the views of at least part of the player base. So yeah, I just wanted to give my honest opinion and feedback on this. Also, I want to show you my shirt. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I play Fashion Fever. So like, yeah, I love Neopets, and I do want to vehemently complain about the things that I think they're doing wrong, because I want the site to continue to prosper. Okay, continue to prosper might not be the best word, but it used to prosper when I was quite young, and I want Neopets to, I'd say, almost return to its glory days. That sounds a little bit like, maybe that isn't the right word. That sounds a little bit too, like, fascistic. I don't know. It makes me think of the Civilopedia entry for fascism, like, return to its glory days. Like, I want Neopets to be a site that continues to be loved and has new and interesting content for years to come. Like, I want it to continue to perpetuate and exist. But I don't always like the way that it's run. And I do think that I should be able to criticize something that I love. And, like, that's the thing. Lots of people will love something, but not love every single aspect of how it's run, you know? So, yeah, I hope y'all are having a very happy month of celebrating. Bye!